top 5, because you play fantasy, so you might have a different, not fantasy, like FanDuel, so you might have a different lineup than what we would say. Who are your top 5 guys through the first 10 days? And this will end the podcast out. After this, we done, we going, we getting the fuck up out of here. Yeah, but top 5 through the first 10 days. You go first, because I'm pretty sure you're going to have a different mindset than what we would have.
Okay, first I would like to say that top 3, I would like to say, first, Anthony Davis. And this is no particular, I'm going to say 5. Anthony Davis. I think Blake is great. You know what I'm saying? I would say LeBron James as well. Put him towards the latter end of things. I also like what Damian Lillard is doing. And then for the big fellas, man, I think that this 5th spot is like, this is where it kind of gets confusing for me, and it's kind of not confusing, but it's just like, yo, who do I really want to say, like, who is like the ultimate big guy? And you know, but I would probably have to give it to Embiid right now.
No. See, he don't. So that's what the 5 is.
Like, but I just like, I feel like
through the first week though.
Yeah, and it's just because of his like he does.
I'm sorry, I really gotta go pee. Y'all keep
basketball
talking.
thing. You know, it's a watch basketball thing. It's like on the stat line, it's like we have the expectations of him being like mega. But if you watch basketball, like when he's on like the Sixers are just the team.
I'm not rocking with Embiid, bro. Like I feel like Ben Simmons came back better, and Embiid didn't really come back better.
I think Ben Simmons came back, and they had the right schedule. But when it comes down to like those games, like because we haven't seen him against, you know what I'm saying, who we need to see him against yet per se.
I mean, I feel like Horford outplayed him.
I feel like Horford is just underrated.
Horford is underrated. Hall of Famer.
At this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, this dude is an underrated guy. You know, speaking of fantasy, I picked him up tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's because of the, you know, injury thing. But, you know, I would honorary, part his presence. And when I watch basketball, I see when Embiid is now, like, he's a guy he's definitely doing well, man. I mean, I like Booker, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like he hasn't been there the full joint. I like his game, you know what I'm saying? I just like when he turns it on. It's like, you know, off switch with this guy. But, you know, that 4th spot can be a lot different. But you know, the 4 people I mentioned, for sure.
All right, so my top 5 would be, first I gotta give a shout out to a guy playing my hometown team, Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine was losing his goddamn mind.
For sure.
And it's just, for me, I think Zach LaVine might be one of the most athletic players I've ever seen come in the NBA. And it's not even just his jumping ability, it's the way he can change directions at that size. Like, Zach isn't a little guard. Zach is like 6'7".
Yeah.
But when Zach says, I want to go to the rim, there's nothing you can do about it. I saw him last night, like, take a play, going this way.
So, G, you got to stop saying last night. What game are you talking about, G? Stop, G. What game? Like, they listen to say, like, win. You hear this on next Friday. Win.
Look,
what game?
That was Bulls versus Hornets. I think they were in Charlotte. It was on Friday. So Friday, whatever days, it was 27 to 26.
Yeah.
It was a play, I think, and I want to say the second quarter, maybe second or third quarter. He drove to the lane this way, but like changed directions. I'm like, gee, you did that so fast. Like, you changed directions. You was like D Rose and like a shooting guard body.
Yeah.
The way you did it. So I got to shout out props to Zach LaVine. Jokic has been incredible over these past couple of days. Honestly, man, JaVale McGee, and if you look at this man's per 36 numbers, they are insane. Every time I watch the Lakers play, I'm like, yo, this man JaVale McGee out there looking like Wilt Chamberlain. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna stay top 5, but throughout the first 10 days, JaVale is up there. I'm gonna go with Steph Curry. Steph has been insane. I think with the new rule change, it helps us out a lot. The fact that you can't touch people when they're running through screens, I think that helps Steph out a lot, and he's just been going crazy over these first 10 days. And then my last spot, I'm gonna go Kawhi. Because of how the Raptors are playing, and I mean, I expect them to be good.
Kawhi, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis.
I didn't say AD. I'm sorry. Honorable mention AD, by the way.
I'm gonna agree with you on JaVale.
See, that's the thing.
Blake Griffin.
Gotta put Blake in there.
Blake Griffin.
Blake is the person who really surprised everybody. I feel like he's the guy who nobody expected for him to drop a 50-piece this early.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody really expected him to really go crazy, but you know, when you in Detroit, bro, when you start when you get moving around the city, and you put a pair of buffs on and all that happens, something happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something that like he's like a West Side dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like a West Side Detroit dude. You know what I'm saying? And then we have like Drummond's like. They're like if West Side and it, like it's a 7 Mile Drake. So it's almost like it's like a West Side and the East Side cat just like link up and it's like you know what I'm saying, doing a blade dance. He going crazy. Now all he has to do is really stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Get him a pair of buffs. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of trouble. Get him a pair of buffs. You know what I'm saying? And like, don't fuck with the wrong strippers.
I don't even know what buffs are, bro.
What are buffs?
Buffs are Cartiers. Cartier, the jewelry company. Cartier, you know what I'm saying? So, most people that are from Detroit know about Cartier glasses. It's like
it's Cartier shit. Get it up here.
And so Buffalo Tusk, like the Buffalo actually, like it's just like the prestige. You know what I'm saying? You got like the wires, and then you got the woods, like upgrade. Like so when you for example. Andre Drummond, I think it was for his birthday or something. He had like a pair of like buffs. This is like the highest, and they gave it. And since he's had his buffs, bro, he's been going nuts. Get Blake his buffs, man. I'm a hashtag that.
Get Blake his buffs.
Get Blake his buffs, man.
But all right,
man, let's get out of here.
Yeah. What
we gon' slide, we gon' chill. She said she loves me, I'm her.